Good morning, Grace Church, and we're here again doing the Stories of Faith. If you don't know who I am, I'm the Youth and Young Adults Pastor. And today, I have the privilege of having Jacob Vanderheyden here with us. And Jacob, I want you to share a bit about yourself.
Good morning. My name is Jacob Vanderheyden. I've been attending this church for 10 years now. I started when I was probably 12 years old or so. I went to the youth and then went through both BT and MTV, and now I'm graduated out of high school, went to college, currently in the young adults.
So Jacob, why don't you just share with us today something that God has been teaching you?
So over the past year or so, I was working in Barrie as an arborist, and I had a few difficulties with my job and my boss and whatnot. I was asked to drive vehicles that were uncertified and unsafe, or they didn't have their stickers or improper CVORs and stuff like that. And I wasn't okay with it. So I said I wouldn't drive the vehicles, and I got some pushback from my boss and whatnot. But yeah, I was just constantly being put in awkward situations. That and also over the winter, I had some issues with getting paid the way that I morally see right. I was trying to get put on some sort of collecting EI but getting paid cash, and I wasn't okay with that. So I ended up talking to my boss about it, and we worked out that I would work there on the terms and conditions that I got paid on the books, and it was all good. So that was an answer to prayer, and it worked out talking to my boss and whatnot. So, and I actually ended up after this season, I found it very difficult just to for my morals as a Christian to continue working there. I was just constantly butting heads with the boss and whatnot, but I had a lot of difficulty leaving only because I got along with the guys really well and we did good work and worked well together. So, but at the end of the day, I ended up having to leave, and I now have a job in Keswick working for another tree guy who's a Christian from the young adults. So that's super awesome. I know a bunch of the guys already. So, yeah.
Well, that's great. So, Jacob, what would you say to somebody maybe in the same situation, one like yours, where maybe they like the boss or the employees, but there's things going on that they know as a Christian that I can't be a part of? How could you encourage that person?
I would definitely encourage that person to pray about it, talk to some fellow peers or people with similar experiences, as well as really look out for God speaking to them and seeing where He wants to lead them in their life.
Now, it's always easy afterwards, but there were some times you said like it was stressful for you. There's maybe some financial and friendships, and so was that. Did you find that hard just quickly? Did you find that hard to? Was that an easy thing, or what are some of the things that really you found difficult to make a decision?
So actually, one of the guys that was there was probably one of my closest buddies, and he lives in Oro. So me moving from working in Barrie to working in Keswick, or currently working in Newmarket for my dad, but I'll be working in Keswick come April. It puts me super far. I don't work with him anymore. He lives just over an hour away, so seeing him is a little bit more difficult now. Not every day. So, but
yeah.
So yeah.
So for what can as Grace Church, how can we be praying for you?
Just for continuation in trusting and obeying God and His plan for me, as well as just strength and courage in my faith, and just the ability to know more about God.
Great. Well, thank you, Jacob. It's great to hear your story, and we'll be definitely praying for you.